Throughout history, philosophical and cultural movements have shaped our understanding of the world. Today, we'll journey through modernism, postmodernism, and the emerging meta-modernism, seeking clarity in our post-truth era. Emerging in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, modernism was more than just a philosophical movement. It was a profound shift in how we perceive the world. Driven by rapid advancements, society was transforming. Cities grew, technology advanced, and the world felt smaller and more connected. At the heart of modernism lay a deep-seated belief in a singular, tangible reality, a reality that could be understood, measured, and improved upon. Artists, architects, and thinkers of the era embraced this idea, championing objective truths and the undeniable power of human reason. Buildings reached for the skies, art stripped away the superfluous, and science promised answers to age-old questions. Yet no movement is without its detractors. As the world plunged into wars and societal upheavals, the very foundations of modernism were questioned. Critics argued that modernism's unwavering faith in objectivity was its Achilles heel. Was it too rigid, too dismissive of the human experience's complexities? They believed that prioritizing objective truths, modernism overlooked the richness of subjective human experience, the stories of individuals, which make up the diverse tapestry of cultures. As the 20th century progressed, these voices grew louder, setting the stage for a new era of thought and challenging the very essence of modernism. As the 20th century reached its midpoint, a new wave of thought emerged, challenging the very bedrock of modernism. This was postmodernism. While modernism sought clarity and objective truth, postmodernism reveled in ambiguity, questioning the very idea of a grand narrative. It proposed that truths were not universal, but were instead shaped by cultural and personal lenses, a perspective that, while inclusive, risked muddying the waters of objective reality. In postmodernism's quest to deconstruct everything, it often left behind a fragmented understanding, where everything was open to interpretation and nothing was definitive. This intense skepticism, while intellectually stimulating, had its pitfalls. In a world where every perspective was equally valid, the very essence of objective truth was at stake. The danger? A society where facts could be easily overshadowed by the loudest voice, rather than the most accurate one. As we navigated this postmodern era, the challenge became clear. How do we value diverse perspectives without losing sight of objective reality? In the wake of postmodernism, society finds itself at a crossroads. We've entered an era where emotions and personal convictions often drown out empirical evidence and time-tested truths. The pillars of modernism, reason, objectivity, and progress, which once guided our discourse, now compete with a variety of subjective narratives. The digital age, with all its marvels, has inadvertently fanned these flames. Algorithms designed to cater to our preferences often create echo chambers, reinforcing our biases rather than challenging them. While it's human nature to seek affirmation, a society thrives when its members are exposed to diverse viewpoints, fostering understanding and growth. The challenge before us is clear. How do we harness the best of modernism, adapt to our digital reality, and forge a path that values both objective truth and genuine dialogue? In the midst of our post-truth challenges, a glimmer of hope emerges. It's not a return to the past, nor a rejection of the present, but a synthesis of the two. This is meta-modernism. For the conservative mind, which values tradition and the lessons of the past, meta-modernism offers a promising path. It respects the foundations laid by modernism while acknowledging the critiques of meta-modernism. Rather than being in a tug-of-war between unwavering optimism and extreme skepticism, meta-modernism oscillates between the two, seeking a balance. It's a perspective that understands the value of objective truths, the bedrock of any stable society, while also respecting the diverse experiences and narratives that enrich our world. In embracing meta-modernism, we don't abandon our conservative principles. Instead, we adapt them for a new era, ensuring that facts are honored, but every voice is heard. The path forward, then, might just be a meta-modern one, rooted in the wisdom of the past, open to the innovations of the present, and optimistically forging ahead to the future. Our journey through the philosophical epochs of modernism, postmodernism, and the emerging meta-modernism should help illustrate the changes our society has seen. From the unwavering faith in objective truths during the modernist era, we witnessed the challenging skepticism of postmodernism, leading us to the complexities of what is now a post-truth society. Yet as we stand at the crossroads of tradition and innovation, meta-modernism offers a beacon of hope. It suggests a synthesis, a way to honor our foundational truths while embracing the diverse narratives of our global community. As we navigate this digital age, it's imperative to remember the lessons of the past, understand the challenges of the present, and remain optimistically open to the solutions of the future. In meta-modernism, with its balance of skepticism and hope, we might just find the roadmap for a more understanding and cohesive society.